With us this morning is David Mellor, Home Office Minister in the last government, and Harriet Harman for the Labour Party. And we hope to be joined by Polly Toynbee for the Alliance any minute now when she manages to make it. Both of you have been returned to Parliament with increased majorities, so congratulations to both of you. First of all, Mr Mellor, your reaction?
Well, I think it's an amazing result, a splendid result, you know, we all look forward to 4 more years.
And Harriet Harman, I mean, I know personally you must be pleased. You'd be pleased to be back in Parliament. But are you bitterly disappointed on a national scale?
Well, I think there's no concealing the fact that it is very disappointing, because what we wanted to do was replace Margaret Thatcher with Neil Kinnock in number 10, and we obviously haven't done that. Having said that, I mean, I think the Conservatives' objectives was to wipe Labour off the face of the earth. In fact, this is what Mrs Thatcher said, and that clearly has not been achieved. And the SDP and Liberals' objective was to replace us as the main opposition, and that obviously hasn't been achieved. So I think, you know, we've got a sense of foreboding about the next 5 years, but I think we're optimistic that we can build on the position that we've achieved. I mean, we've come a long way since the 1983 election. We haven't come far enough.
In fact, Mr Mellor, if you look at the map of Great Britain this morning, it does look very divided, the blue and the red, doesn't it? I mean, it looks as though the safe, comfortable seats in the south are Tory, and you're having trouble in the north.
Well, I think you can make too much of that, Anne. It's certainly true we had a spectacular night, an amazing night in the south, but that should not detract from the very real achievements in the north of England. I mean, after all, we won a seat in Stockton from the Alliance. We won Colne Valley from the Alliance. We've held on to a number of North Country seats, and if there really was a great antipathy to the Conservatives up north, we would certainly have lost. I think Scotland is the sad thing, and
yes,
I have to concede.
You really have lost out in
yes,
Scotland.
Very disappointing, particularly disappointing because some extremely able, very Scottish members have lost. It used to be said, you know, the Tory party had too much of a Grousemore image. Well, now a number of the younger, very vigorous ministers, colleagues like Michael Ancram and Peter Fraser have lost, and I very much regret that. But I certainly don't think that applies to the north of England, where though we have lost ground, we've still held an enormous number of seats that we would certainly have lost if there was a real division between north and south.
There's plenty of time to discuss that later on, but talking of Scotland brings me